Well, I was hoping, some kind of a partner later on after this many years. But I looked at it, where would I be in 10 years? If I asked the boss that question, he goes, I don't know, man. We'll have to see.
Well, like
So how did he transition? He goes to open houses, 0 people show up. He sets everything up over and over and over again.
Yeah, so he keeps going, and then finally an offer comes in.
Yeah.
An offer comes in. It's not his listing. It's my listing.
Okay.
He's just doing my open house, which
Right.
was back in the day. That's how it all was, right? So they were all my listings, and I was just sending team members to the open houses because I couldn't do them.
Right.
And then I taught them how to generate business from them and the rest of the stuff. And I was doing open house too back then. I was just, good ones I would go to. Finally, I go, Mel, we got an offer. He goes, yeah. I go take it to them, right? Because I'm not going to go. You built up relationship with them, and go make this change, make this change, make this change onto the thing. And, I talked to them over the phone, and Mel went and got it signed. And then we went back and forth with the negotiations. I remember informing Mel. I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure we're going to have to ask him.
Yeah.
And,
I'm sure he remembers.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Definitely.
It was his first deal. In essence, it was his first deal, but it wasn't even his first deal. It's just a deal that he sort of assisted on and helped me sign things.
It was
back
your
over.
list.
He didn't make any money off of it at all. From there, what Mel did was, oh yeah, this is what happened. I go, Mel, they accepted the offer. And I remember Mel going, eyes welled up, puppy dog eyes. I'm so happy for them. I'm so happy for them. Oh my God. I'm so happy for them. He goes, and his tear literally welling up in his eyes.
Didn't make $1?
Didn't make $1 off it.
Wow.
Nothing.
Oh my God. That's when you knew.
That's who knew.
That's when you probably knew this guy's just like, it's that feeling. He's not looking for the transaction.
Yeah,
he genuinely cares.
Sure. Real estate's not built like that though.
Really, eh?
Yeah. But it was great. It was interesting, and it's a good memory.
Yeah.
So not the quality I would be looking for in a real estate agent.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, fair enough.
And these guys usually don't survive in real estate.
Right.
Softer, type of mentality doesn't really.
We talked about that in the office the other day.
Yeah, it doesn't survive in this business. And, my job is mainly to harden people up really quickly. And I use a variety of techniques for that. But so anyways, Mel had tears in his eyes. And what he got out of that was, because he went to all those open houses, he went and did the listing, didn't complain once. I gave that client, who now had to buy a house, to him. So he got that seller, and I gave him as a buyer.
Nice.
And they went off and bought a condo, so they were downsizing. Bought a condo, nothing too much. And he got that deal done shortly afterwards. That was his first deal, and now he was off to the races.
Wow.
Yeah, that was his first step into real estate. So I mean, not only did I twist his arm to get into the business by countering his dad's negativity.
Yeah.
And then you know what the funny thing was? I'll tell you, we went to the computer that night. We were a little toasted.
Yeah.
And the RICO, which is the licensing board, was shut down. Website is down. And so, whatever. And so I just forgot about it. And I thought, this is not going to happen. He came to me 2 weeks or 3 weeks later and goes, Hans, just so you know, I'm taking my exam in a month from now or whatever it was. I go, for what? For real estate. I signed up. I go, no way.
Wow.
Yeah. So he still pushed forward afterwards. So that night, I obviously had a connection with him. He probably thought about it really well, and he still signed up afterwards. And his exam came up. He passed his first, second, third exam and became a real estate agent. And then that story happened on his first open houses. Yeah.
And then he starts going to open houses. No one shows up. Still positive. Still positive. Wow.
Super friendly, very reliable. And it's a great guy to have on our team, and it definitely a great leader. If you get the opportunity to work with Mel, he'll show you really what life truly is about. That guy's family. That guy's like, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we were talking before you got here, your intro, we were talking a little bit about how you got into business.
Okay.
How you got your real estate license.
Yes.
Very casual.
So we were downstairs. We were having drinks with Hans and stuff. And then we went upstairs.
Yeah.
Said, let's do it. After my 25 years at the other job.
Yeah, I had just opened up Home Life Eagle. And I said, you got to get your license. Come on board.
And he was doing big things. Like we talked about this at a bunch of listing appointments. But it was universities that we were putting lights into, right?
No, it was huge $4 million projects and all, right?
That's insane.
Yeah. So it's big jobs across Canada and stuff. I'm very comfortable. I can do a lot my eyes closed, but
Yeah.
no, it was very comfortable. I had my own control, time, as long as the job gets done, you know.
It wasn't small projects though.
No, it wasn't small.
Yeah, right?
It was massive.
Huge.
Last one was in Guelph University there.
Wow.
So
Yeah, another
That's
big
crazy.
university. And then we just talked about how your dad goes. What did your dad say?
he said, Hans, Melroy has to take care of his family.
Yeah.
Nice.
He's got
Yeah.
kids.
He's got kids.
He's got a mortgage
Mortgage.
now.
He's got a mortgage.
Got a
That's
mortgage.
right.
And Hans having a couple of, being in a bit of a zone just goes,
Yeah.
that's exactly why. That's exactly. I slapped my hand down on the table. That's exactly why. Because he was slapping his hand on the table,
That's
I think.
true. Yeah, I remember that.
And I just said, that's exactly why he's got to get his real estate license, because he's got kids, he's got a mortgage, and he's got a life to live or something like that on that level. And just hammered back. His dad went quiet.
So you don't end up doing it that night.
We couldn't sign up that night.
Right.
No, yeah.
It was down.
So then what happened?
That was
Couple
it.
weeks go by.
Well, Hans did his stuff. I came and did my stuff.
Yeah.
I think, what, was it a week later?
No, it was 2-3 weeks later.
2 or 3 weeks later, yeah. I just said, why not? I guess.
You had signed up. I didn't know about it. You told me 2 weeks or 3 weeks later.
Yeah.
Or maybe longer. And you said, I got an exam coming up. I go, for
That's
what?
right. That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah, I did sign up.
It's crazy, my memory, eh?
Yeah,
I
that's
go,
right.
exam coming up. And I go, for what? And he goes, for my real estate license. And I go, what do you mean? He goes,
what
I ended up
happened?
signing up.
What happened, Mel?
Well,
did
know
you
what?
sit on it? Like, did you think?
No, not really. I think the next day or the day after I just signed up, because it made all the sense in the world when I was saying, you know what, just take the chance. You never know. You have unlimited what you can do in real estate, you know?
Right.
Where here in this job of 25 years it was just,
You were capped.
I was capped, right? That's it. Another 10 years from now, I would be in the same position, and that's what I really thought.
Yeah.
Whereby in real estate is just, it's limitless.
Yeah, and these guys kept promising you
Yeah.
stuff. And he felt like he was going to be an owner or part ownership at some point, or at least given the top position. And it just never happened. It was passed on to his son or something like that.
Yeah, well, even a partner or some kind of a share after, 20
Yeah,
years.
and they
or
said,
something like that.
Mel, we'll talk. Yeah, no problem. Yeah. So if you're one of those hustlers out there, if you're like kicking butt, a self-employed working for another company, and they keep making promises that they're not keeping, you're not seeing your income increase, I'm telling you right now, time to jump ship and get into your own ship. And, and that's what Mel did.
Control it.
And what happened now? And where are you today? Like, what kind of income are we talking about? So what were you making before?
I was hitting, 70,000,
Yeah.
a little bit of bonus
Sure.
at the end of the year, depending on the jobs.
Now,
And
was that a gross or a net?
that was a net.
Okay, so about
That was
70K
net. Yeah,
net.
yeah.
And this is 25 years on the job, project manager, going from city to mega projects, multi-million-dollar
Massive,
projects.
massive projects.
And this guy's making 70 G's a year. Not a project, a year. That's a problem.
That was.
Yeah, they're just squeezing
yeah.
every dollar out of you.
Yeah.
Those guys are cheap mother beeps. Right? So, I mean, just wrong in so many ways. And I kept telling Mel, that's just wrong, bro. That's just...
I mean, they're telling him he's going to be partial owner. I'm sure that had a big part to do with it, right?
No. They never said any partial owner. You're just hoping, right? And, it was time, realized, after 25 years that something.
Yeah, Hans came along and said, that's just never going to
Yeah,
happen.
after 10 years. Well, after 10 years,
Yeah.
what is it called?
Let's
10
say
year
it's-
Oh,
anniversary.
yes.
Zero.
The big...
Now 20 years was coming.
Zero. He got zero. So you didn't get a car?
Didn't get a car.
You was driving this 1980 beat up...
Oh, can we get on the screen your car? You showed me your car, and I
Yeah.
couldn't believe it. But yeah. Let's
It
get
was a
Mel's
Dodge
car.
Caravan. It wasn't that bad. It was okay.
No way. The winters, it wasn't turning on?
No, he's just overblowing it there, man. He's pushing it.
These
fair enough.
mother beeps didn't even freaking bother getting this guy a company car.
And he was killing
and
it.
did you have to pay for your own plane ticket?
No.
Thank God for
Thank
that. But they
God.
stuck you where? In the luggage rack or something like that?
Oh my God.
Where'd they put you?
It wasn't that bad. Listen,
Did you have to?
It's-
Did you
it's
have to sit at the airport waiting for those standby
It
tickets?
was
Because these
great
guys were
people.
so freaking cheap.
I-
They wouldn't even pay you for their freaking ticket, would they?
To jump the line.
Yeah,
were
they
good.
probably. You know how you can upgrade your seat?
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
probably seats you can downgrade to
They
be
were
able to
good.
get this where you can't fold back. Nothing, right?
The people were good. They weren't.
Did they
weren't
come with a
bad.
meal? No, I'm not saying that. It's not that they're good or bad. They're cheap, and they took
projects.
advantage of you. They squeezed every dollar they could out. You were running the freaking show. You
Who's
were
running
running
the
their
projects?
businesses out there out west.
Yeah.
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 Like, give a little, man.
Damn.
Isn't that how you're supposed to run a business? That's how I run a business.
That's how you do it. Yeah. But wow.
Well, I was hoping, some kind of a partner later on after this many years. But if I looked at it, where would I be in 10 years? If I asked the boss that question, he goes, I don't know, man. You'll have to see.
Well,
that's why I made the jump.
Like I said at the Christmas party, I consider you a partner in this business right now. So you and Sam are definitely partners at this business.
Thank you. Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
I'm all about making dreams come true. There you go.
That's it. And
That's
they
awesome.
are.
Yeah.
They are.
They are.
Right?
Look at the renovation that's happening.
House, car, thank you very much.
Maserati, the guy drives a nice little
that was the man
Maserati.
right there.
Yeah.
awesome.
Charge
Still
it to the
love it.
company.
Yeah.
Still love it. It's a fantastic car.
It's a nice feeling when you drive up to a
Fantastic.
listing appointment. They walk out to see your car.
Yeah.
And they go, oh, you drive a Maserati.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Nice, beautiful. You feel proud of it.
Yeah. And they increase that conversion.
Absolutely.
That's a sick story, too, about how you got that one.
And then what about
That converted?
our thing? What? Yeah.
That was
That
part
converts, the Rolex converts.
No way.
Oh, freak,
What do
yeah.
you mean?
It's
No way. Why do
all
I
like
buy
this
this stuff? What? Just to shake it?
crazy.
Hey, look at my Rolex. I do it because it's business.
It's business.
It
That's the great
converts.
thing
All
about
business.
real estate. Your presentation is everything.
That's all you got.
I'm not going to show up there in t-shirt and a freaking tank top and shorts like some of these other guys saying, hey, this is how you do it. Not how you do it. If you're a multi-billionaire, you can wear whatever you want. I don't care. You're an up-and-coming young gun who's trying to make it in this world. You dress appropriately because they're judging you the second they see you and the first few words out of your mouth.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But Mel, can I ask you this?
Yes.
Tanning salons.
Oh,
Were you?
you talking about
really-
that stuff too? Oh
Well,
my
yeah.
God.
You were about to actually
He's a
do
great sales guy. Yeah, freaking pull up my RSPs.
He double-ended
Pull up
the
my
deals.
freaking fucking 401k. Well, not 401ks, but RSP. I had good RSPs. How much you have? Oh, pull that right out. We'll do this.
That's good. And you were ready to do it.
We
I
signed
even-
the fucking paperwork.
I even convinced my dad this is what I'm going to do. Freaking energy efficient lighting. We're going to save energy. Big profits.
Oh my God. Because the numbers look
It was
great.
like this close. Yeah.
Well, he was saying
the numbers were great.
Yeah.
Well, we signed the documents, and I
Yeah.
think we were going to get the check, and then Mel just had a full-on breakdown.
Did you have a panic attack?
Yeah, he had a panic attack.
Yeah, it was just.
No, Hans, no. You know what? I can't do it. Hans, no. I changed my mind. No,
Yeah, we
I'm
were
just going to go buy a
halves.
house.
We were going to go halves.
I'm just going to go buy a house.
Yeah, I would have been in my parents' house for another freaking 20 years. For sure, divorce.
With no
Tulip wouldn't
401k.
been there. She would not.
For sure.
Wow.
She had it like this at the parents, like past that. She was like excellent, but past.
Wow.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it came to a point where, honey, Mel, serious look, we're not going to buy a house.
Wow.
And then within a week, we went, picked up that house.
Yeah.
Closing in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
2-week
A
closing.
2-week freaking closing. Done.
And he was your realtor?
Absolutely.
Wow.
So the whole tanning salon thing was just my technique to get him to go buy a house.
Yeah, right.
That's what it was.
Bull on that one.
No way.
Technique.
And Tulip loves me ever since. I'm her favorite.
I'm sure you are. That's awesome.
Oh my God. No, it was awesome.
Wow.
Like, yeah. And I'm glad we didn't, right? Yeah.
Yeah, he was saying you wouldn't be here, eh?
Oh my
if you
God, it
wanted
was a
to.
nightmare after
Yeah.
that. The freaking new rules changed,
cancer
cancer
is-
levels
yeah.
changed, for carcinogenics.
Mm-hmm.
They got raised up into number 1 category the next year or 2 years
Yeah.
afterwards. And we would have been in a business that we knew nothing about.
Yeah.
Running 3 of them. Like,
Yeah. 3.
fuck.
Wow.
And I would have sold my house. On
You
top
would've,
of it. I would
yeah.
have had to sell my house for that part. Anyways, it
Wow.
was good.
Mm-hmm.
It was good. It was all fun and games. But it got Mel to finally say, okay, buying a house is not that bad.
Exactly.
He
Yeah.
overcame his fear because he had
Yeah.
a bigger fear. And
Yeah.
now when he looked at buying a house, that fear was now small.
Yeah.
So sometimes you need to override your smaller fears or what was still a pretty decent fear to buy your first house. There's a lot
Mm-hmm.
of fear involved. Overriding it with a much, much larger fear.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, the risk of buying a house didn't seem that risky anymore. It seemed normal, right? So, or it seemed the less riskier of choice, or it actually seemed like the safe choice.
safer
Yeah.
bet. Yeah.
It became the safe choice. So that was pretty
Wow.
cool.
Yeah. Well, we had Tyler too.
Oh, wow.
First
Yeah.
kid in the room and
Yeah.
Another
yeah.
responsibility.
this and that. Yeah.
So that's how you got into the business.
But then part-time, right?
Then we talked about the open house, your first deal, non-deal but deal.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. Yes, I did do part time.
It was
Yeah.
It was a hard,
cheerful moment.
heartbreaking moment.
When he told you that they want to put an offer.
No, yeah.
Or the offer,
that their house sold.
Got accepted.
Got accepted. You know, he's amazing, you know, like it's not just he wants to do everything and stuff like that. He wants you to experience. To do it to yourself, right? So you gain that experience. And he sees that, right?
Got you.
And that's the whole thing.
That's a good
right?
point. Yeah.
It's a great line.
Because I remember
I don't do it. Like I don't drive out there and just let them watch. I send him.
Send
him to go get the paperwork signed.
And do the price reduction.
And the price reduction.
Yeah. I can keep this is what I need you to do. You know, Hans mentioned me to tell you this. Really? Yes. Yeah, please sign right here. You're gonna reduce the price.
Because he could have done all of it. And you know? He could, but he wanted you to experience it.
Yeah. And he knows that's the team, right?
Right. Exactly.
It's gonna make everyone better, it's just gonna grow.
It's part of his teaching method.
So that was it. And then the offer got accepted. Then the tears came.
Wow.
They accepted the amount. They accepted the offer. I'm so,
that was 9 years ago, man. 9 years ago, he's still bringing it up.
I should be afraid about basketball. He's never gonna let that go.
I'm so happy.
I'm screwed.
I'm so happy for them.
Screwed.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I'm so
Actual
happy.
tears, Mel?
Yes,
well,
to the night. You know where the tears well up so much they sit right there. You can see the bubbling of water.
That was Mel.
And he might have turned around and wiped his eyes.
Yeah.